The V4 is back. The cooperation of the four Visegrad countries has returned. I would like to thank Robert Fico, Donatus, and Andrej Babis for coming and honoring us in this historic place. The Visegrad countries continue to support the European integration of the Western Balkan countries. We agreed that the stability, development, and perspective of the region is a common European interest, and it is important that the credibility and predictability of the expansion process contributes to this. The Slovak presidency is in a difficult time. This meeting was held before the plenary session. This meeting showed what serious challenges we need to respond to. Practically, there are challenges in every part of the world which the member states of the European Union need to respond to. In the name of the four Visegrad countries, I would like to say that we do not only want to be an object of decisions which accept something on the ground of the European Union or other organizations, but we want to be the co-creators of these decisions and be maximally active. The priority will be the expansion of the European Union. We are witnesses to the fact that 3 countries, except for Montenegro, Albania, and Serbia, are starting negotiations with Ukraine. We want to be part of this, and we want the countries which want to become a member state of the European Union to meet the conditions which are absolutely necessary to join the Union. Slovakia, Czech Republic, Poland, and Hungary do not agree on everything. This is not the case. There have always been certain differences. It has been more than 20 years since I took part in the V4 work as Prime Minister. When this was a loyal cooperation, it was built on trust and goodwill. Everyone was convinced of one another, but no one stabbed the other in the back. I would also like to remind everyone that when the V4 was loyal and solidary, it gave hope to all the countries in the eastern part of the European Union, to all the new member states. I think that there is no reason for the V4 not to be a waypoint for all those who feel alone in their fight against Germany, France, or Brussels. They feel alone in their fight against bureaucracy, and they may think that they have no chance. But I think that when we work together, and we will work together, we will be able to confront our ideas with the greatest powers. And do you know why? Because the V4 will be one of the greatest powers. It is all about getting back to what worked for us many years ago, which was built on trust, on mutual loyalty, and on feeling each other, on feeling our common interests. This is an indispensable part of Europe, and it dominates over the differences. In these matters, I cannot work with Viktor Orban for reasons that prevent Hungarians from following his lead. There is a serious reason, which is why Hungarians express their opinions so much, and I have the same opinion as the Hungarian citizens about everything that happened in the last years in different dimensions. I am not talking about the different political aspects because, as we talked about this with Andrej, we are different in certain matters, and so is Roberta, but there are certain boundaries in foreign and domestic politics which prevent us from working together. And I would like to declare to you that despite the differences, despite our different political backgrounds, we will be able to work together because we do not cross the borders. And I would also like to ask you, Mr. Minister, if you have any opinion on the fact that Mr. Zelensky will not attend the conference in Gdansk. Unfortunately, I forgot to answer your question about Mr. Zelensky. You know that there are certain excessive tensions there is an inappropriate escalation, an emotional escalation between the two presidents of this tension, and I am in constant contact with the Prime Minister, Ms. Julia Frudenko, and she informed me that the delegation is on its way. So I am not disappointed. From my point of view, this means that we can expect a slightly more turbulent conference without excessive tensions. So this will probably happen without any excessive escalation.